Hmm. Is it actually properly live? Well, time to find out the hard way. Anyway, so what is the goal of this particular stream? Actually, hang on a second. I forgot to post a link somewhere. Okay, so one thing I observed in a previous stream was that certain quests seem to be stuck. They just like didn't complete or something, and I'm not was never able. I was kind of baffled about it, and then realized I wait, maybe this has something to do with the fact that I skipped the fifth gym because you can do that, and apparently I can do everything except those quests. So I found myself wondering, like maybe finishing those quests will be possible if I do the fifth gem. Because the game is kind of expecting you to do things in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 order. It's just that when they a guy made remastered, he added a puddle to one of the routes that makes it so you don't actually need strength in order to get to the sixth gem. Because, like, in theory, you're supposed to need strength to get to the sixth gem, and you don't get that until after you beat the fifth gem. But, well. So, what quests are stuck? Yeah, some of these are particularly strange. Okay, so like into the mines, as far as I understand it, the mission is actually not meant to be completable. You just it's a daily task, and the mission is there to give you access to the daily task. Cell exploration gives you the Zygarde cube. My best guess with cell exploration is that the way this is supposed to be completed is you find all of the Zygarde cells. Here's the thing. I already have Zygarde. You don't actually need to collect all of the Zygarde cells to get the 100% complete Zygarde. So, yeah, I don't think this is tied to the fifth gem thing, but it's weird anyways. Forgotten Seas. This is supposed to be me going to Cloud Vale, which you're not allowed to go to yet. No, seriously, I have one gym badge in West Side. I apparently need to do the Abyss gym now, but at present I can't go to Cloudvale. It's just like all of the routes that go that way. Like, oh, we're sorry, you can't come this way yet. Kind of weird. Cerulean Blues. This is one of those where I suspect that something is borked, and I'm not really sure what. Like, find Misty at the Frozen North Temple. I think you're supposed to find her inside the Frozen North Temple. It's just that there's a guard at the door telling me to go away so that I can't go inside. I was assuming that this guard would go away when I became champion or something. No. Let's see. Okay. So the Frozen Temple has Pokemon where the default level for those Pokemon is in fact in the low 50s. So it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to get to the Frozen North Temple until, after becoming champion because, well, yeah. At the very least, you would need 8 gym badges or something, given that it's a higher level than pretty much any other wild spawns anywhere in the game. But I already became champion and I still can't go there. Don't know. Technically, I'm a war party recruit in this run. So some missions I end up doing as a war party person, but only some. Because I don't really do any of the, like, I don't know. I technically also joined the coalition because why not? Yeah. Coordinator. I don't know. I have never bothered with the contest anything. As far as I know, I actually completed this mission. Thing is, this mission is supposed to take place after you beat the 7th gym. It gives you this one. 5, 6, 7. So it didn't even trigger until I was already in Pine Town. Yeah, that's weird. As far as I can tell, the event is over, but it didn't actually complete the event. Tale of Two Dragons. Yeah, this is just one of the trade missions, which is dumb. And I think I'm actually far enough along in with the west side to find a Seadra. Okay, let's see. Route 7 in West Side is probably the earliest place you can get a Horsey. It's like nothing. You can't actually find wild Seadra anywhere. You can find a wild Horsey and evolve it into Seadra, and I think that's what you would have to do. Okay, Route 7. I don't care. This actually does seem to be working. Maybe. Okay, so this is the Earth Force stuff, which I've never actually done any of those quests before. Invisible Force terrorizing citizens in Violet City. They gave me a Sylph Scope. Yeah. Anyways, so let's get on with this, huh? You know what? The horsey one is stupidly easy. I'm just going to like verify whether I actually have access to Route 7 yet. There. Yeah, it won't actually let me look at the proper map, except of the side that I'm currently. Oh wait, no, it is actually showing me town names. Good. Oh no no no! It hasn't loaded. I'm still flagged as East Godra. Damn it! I have to cross the red bridge. Now it's flagged as West Godra. Okay. 5, 6. Oh, so Violet City is first. Route 7 is after Violet City. So I can catch it in the water in Violet City. And, like, okay, I can fly to Shadowfell. Cannot get into Omuth yet. This route is blocked because there's a wildfire. One thing to note is that Route 3 is actually where most of the fire starters are found in Godra. East side, west side, doesn't matter. Most of the fire starters are found in Route 3. Several of the fire starters are actually not available outside being a starter Pokemon, though, which is kind of unfortunate and something I'm going to have to fix later, I think. So, Violet City is the closest place to get a Seadra. Okay. An invisible culprit is something I have to do in Violet City anyways. Anyway, that is stuff to do later. What I'm doing now is actually simpler. I'm actually just going to beat the Azola gym. Because, like I said, it's like certain. Oh yeah, the other things that are issues. I suppose I should look at those to document them before we move on with this. Certain of the side quest things are theoretically should be progressing, but haven't. Like the thing with the Safari Zone Ward. I don't have any tasks for you to do yet. I haven't finished this quest line, though. And I'm not sure what that means. I'm actually not 100% certain how many quests are like that, which is rather bothersome. I think I fully completed the quest line for the college in Holly City. Let's see. Do 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 do. That's a thinking go to the admissions office. That's the one over here. Because, like, each time you complete one of the semesters, you need to go to the admissions office. Yeah, see, if you finished your degree, she doesn't say anything about, like, oh, so sign up for the next semester. No, you're done. And then, when I talked to the dean after getting that you finished your degree thing, he actually gave me a shell bell as a reward for finishing my degree. And that was it. That was all he had to say. So the whole college thing, I think I'm completely finished that course line, which is interesting because the fact that at one point in it, you have to choose between one of 3 legendary Pokemon. Capture said legendary Pokemon as part of your course, and oh yeah, that's the only way you can encounter any of those legendary Pokemon as far as I know. Interesting. Didn't know that before I started that was literally the only way to get those Pokemon. Not that I actually wanted any of those Pokemon anyways. I could use Reshiram to help me with the reason why I recruited a whatever this fox thing is. Delphox. Yeah, the Frozen North, wandering around there with level 50 plus ice types, is kind of a problem because the fact that Bubbly Buizel had the bright idea to make it so that hail gives ice types a physical defense bonus, which, okay, for balancing purposes, sounds good. Well, it also means that the majority of attacks that are actually super effective against ice types are now functionally not very effective because of the fact that they now have a massive defense bonus. And also there's the fact that certain of these ice types, as a way to compensate for the fact that they're ice Pokemon, have the crystallized passive, which reduces the damage they take from super effective attacks. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway. So that's something. What else was there? Yeah. Oh yeah. Like the Trainer Coalition quest in Pret City is like it's one of those like big story events in the game where it's like, oh, something happened, you need to go do this, and while it's going on, you know, things are different in the city, and presumably the quest is supposed to actually complete when you actually finish it, but it didn't, and I don't know why. Anyway, though. uh, yeah, kind of drawing a blank on anything else. You know what? I should add a green dot to the map for the Willow. Wait, there is a map location for the Willow Farm. It just doesn't have a green dot on the map marking it. Okay, that's weird. Huh. Anyways, time to go beat the gym. Yeah, I kind of sequence broke the gym, so, you know. Okay, I brought a Delphox. This guy is screwed. Mercy. Don't need any of that. Nope, can't challenge him through the wall. Is he going to use a Kling Clang? Manectric. And it's level 58. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because of the fact that this is functionally a hard mode run. Okay. Yeah, Trace is such an amazing way of screwing over so many things. Goodbye. Did the game just lock up? No. What on earth are the switches in this gym for? Okay, so I'm going to heal the Delphox by shoving it in my PC. But also, I am going to swap Imbor into my team. Actually, you know what? Not just Imbor. You know what? Yeah, I'll put the monkey in my team. I guess I could use this thing too, but that'd be overkill. Oh wait, I forgot to heal the Delphox. Never mind. Okay, oh yeah, I actually made a new save slot for this. Save slot 13 is me fighting the gym. Oh. The gym puzzles, I have to figure out how to get rid of this stupid green barrier. Ugh. That didn't do anything. There's only 2 switches. So it's literally just push both of the buttons and then go. Or maybe you have to push the buttons in the order BA. I don't know, and I don't feel like testing it. I do, however, feel like ganking these guys. Back in the original Red and Blue, I figured out the whole like concept of sight lines and sneak attacking people. This is an electrode, and quite frankly, I don't like the idea of having Delphox fight it. I also expect Delphox to electrode to explode. Need to have Gardevoir fight at least one of these guys for the cash bonus. Oh, soundproof. Oh, it's super effective because steel beats fairy. Okay. That logically makes sense, actually. Okay. Damn. It is interesting that I've actually fought 3 electrical types while here, and I haven't seen a single thing that's non-electric. Yes, I've fought a Magnezone that's steel. Literally the only steel type I've seen. I mean, he's actually telling the truth. There isn't a button to push back here. The funny thing about this trick is that this isn't actually the first game that I've seen that had this quirk among Pokemon games. It's something I actually figured out in Gen 3. Is this different than Gen 1? I'm not actually certain. I am less confident about fighting this guy because the fact that this being a post-Elite Four gym battle is, again, hard mode. And this is my first time coming to this gym. Oh, it's a Mowl. Level 59. I'm going to Fire Blast it just to see if it dies. I don't care. Silly Intimidate. Oh, it did die. Oh well. Yeah, I would have gotten more money for winning otherwise. To be honest, a dangerous work site that's also a gym actually does sound like a terrible idea. That was a particularly interesting, though, because literally all I did was use Fire Blast once in that fight. Boom, done. You call those tough trainers. I call them a minor inconvenience. Okay, choose my 4 best. Delphux, Emboar, Gardevoir. You know what? I'm actually not confident Rotom is going to be useful. Bring Dano just for the just so that it can get XP. Okay, so what is she? A technical supervisor or something in this place? Okay, so Magnezone doesn't surprise me because it's not even the first one I've seen in the gym. Thunderbolt also doesn't surprise me because it's exactly what I expect a Magnezone to use. Metagross. Oh yeah, that's right. This Metagross she has doesn't have Clear Body. Oh dang, it actually managed to hit me with Meteor Mash. Wait, oh, but the magnetic flux is like making it faster or something. Oh, I just realized that this also means that Delphux actually didn't get XP for any fights. That sucks. Scary Face is dumb because Scary Face Agron. Okay. Interesting. No. I had to think about that one. The person that on my team that I would actually want to fight Agron most is well, actually it's Embor. Delphox is weak to rock attacks. And I just don't have anyone who's actually resist even takes normal damage. But also, I don't have super effective damage on this guy either. Yeah, I'll try Flare Blitz. Damn. Fucking Rocky Helmet? Really? I wonder if this is a makes contact move. Flipping Rocky Helmet's more dangerous than the Agron. That's ridiculous bullshit. Can't use anything to revive the Delphix. The only thing I had that did more damage than I took. Again, stupid bullshit like this is the entire reason why I wanted to recruit Delphix, because there's so many things that just punish you for using physical attackers. How the hell did that trigger Rocky Helmet? Die already. Yeah, yeah, this gym leader pissed me off. A cling clang. Yeah, I am going to switch this time. Import, finish this thing. Rocky Helmet as an idea is fine. It's just that having it do that much damage so that it actually is doing more damage than the actual attacks is just stupid. Also, I still have no idea what the stupid magnetic flux thing is actually supposed to do. I wish I had some idea what magnetic flux is supposed to do, but I don't. Oh wait, maybe we can look it up on the wiki. So the ability that created it is called ionic flux. Ionic flux is just something that doesn't exist in the main games? Hmm. Electromagnetic fields. That's not it. Maybe it's electric terrain. Increases power of electrical moves. Okay. Prevents Pokemon from being put to sleep. Okay. Also means you can't use rest. Okay. This is a pure steel Pokemon, so I'm pretty sure it's resistant to both of my attacks. Maybe it's slightly stronger. And Gear Grind just straight up annihilates me instantly. Yeah, I'm resetting. That is some ridiculous bullshit. I hate this. Why does it not remember the sound setting? It only does this on my desktop. Doesn't do this on my laptop. Okay. You know, if I have to do this again, I'm... Actually, cancel. Oh, come on. Okay, so road tip is a terrible idea. I figured that part out the hard way. You know what? This time I'm going to use Ambipom. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to put them in a different order. Honestly, it doesn't actually matter what order you put them in as long as you pay attention to who's first. Unless it's a double battle, in which case you need first and second. I changed the order, and it put Delphox first anyways. Probably going to... I'm genuinely surprised at the fact that she put in Metagross, but whatever. Get screwed. Yeah, Medium Mash is a steel attack. The only reason it KO'd Delphox last time is because Delphox was in low health. And I can't just swap in Delphox because of the fact that... why is it showing me all 6 of them? So I can actually use the magnetic flux to my advantage to a certain extent anyways. So yeah, I guess the reason why it ignored the whole, like, order I chose was because it just, like, completely just... What the hell? How is Agron faster? Is Magnetic Flux just making all of the steel types... This doesn't make sense for an Agron to be able to move that fast. And screw it, Ambipom. Get wrecked. I don't care about the stupid Rocky helmet. die already. Rocky Helmet is one of... That magnetic flux! I hate it! I don't give a shit about that. Like, oh, well, it's... No, because of the fact that it's a stupid ability summoning it, so that it's just like you tag in the Pokemon, it creates the magnetic flux or whatever the shit. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure if that's actually the thing I was looking at on the wiki, because the thing on the wiki doesn't... It's a terrain ability, but it doesn't say anything about steel. Mm. I actually don't see anything on the list on the wiki that's a list of terrain moves. Okay, I found it now. Moves that change terrain: grassy terrain, misty terrain, electric terrain, and psychic terrain. Ionic flux, a strong magnetic flux. This must be some stupid bullshit that isn't that was added as part of Pokemon Godra. Okay, yeah. So it says ability given to Clink Clang, Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. Ionic Flux. Turns the ground into magnetic field upon entering the battle. Magnetic Field. Steel status. User ionizes the ground for 5 turns. It raises the speed of steel and slows electric types. This must be the equivalent of giving all steel types a 2-stage speed boost for it to have Aggron outspeed anything. Like this. My Emboar is 2 levels higher than this Metagross. The Metagross should not be faster. No, I'm not swapping. I'm going to kill this freaking thing so that I never have to look at this gym ever again. Okay, that was insane. It's like it actually managed to outspeed Emboar, even though Emboar had a speed boost. How? Is it just functionally giving all us steel types like priority or some shit? That doesn't make any stinking sense at all. Yeah, this thing fine. I really should have drug this thing around longer. Yay, I got the TM for magnetic field. The wiki doesn't say that. It halves the power of earthquake in magnitude? What? Anyways, so what does the TM actually have as the move description? Literally nothing in my party can learn it. Not even the electric type Pokemon. Although it's an anti-electric thing, so I guess that kind of makes sense then. Okay, now I have all 5 badges. Whatever. Done with that shit. So, nothing interesting has happened so far, but hey, I'm going to heal and then go see if I can find anything. This is a weird one because of the fact that apparently the description on the wiki is that it increases the speed of steel and slows electric types, which what happens if it's a dual type that's both? Does it just like get a 0 net bonus? Which would explain why the people who started with a Magnezone led with it, and then after got killed, they pulled out something that did the stupid ionic flux bullshit. Okay, so something that theoretically should be able to get this attack. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to scroll. No. I should probably relocate some of these, but I'm just going to stare at them for the moment and go, no. 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 Maybe? Question mark? This thing is actually a pseudo-legendary, apparently. Normal, fire. You know, there are several of these I should probably just dispose of. That I don't remember why I ever considered using them. Oh, hey, look. This thing I got for something. I don't remember what. Apparently it's a shiny Abra that I caught like that? Question mark? I mean, oh wait, no, I think I bought that one from someone. I only have 2 things in the steel bin. Oh, hey, this stupid thing. Fine. We can torment the stupid thing's mechanical brain. Annoying creature. So, what can actually learn this TM? I can teach it to Clink and to Heatran. Yeah, I'm going to teach it to Heatran just for the lulz. It actually has a shitty moveset anyways, so whatever. Okay, so Magnetic Field is a move added to Godra. Okay, so yeah, this description here is raises the speed of steel and slows electric types. It does not say what the gym leader said about it, about how it halves the damage of certain attacks. Interesting. Also, side note, I hate the existence of terrain moves because of the fact that they stack with weather. Especially since you can have a team where it auto-summons both. Anyways, So let's look at the Pokemons to see what the Pokemons say about what happens. Plus defense, minus speed. Flash Fire, which honestly is more of a thematic thing than a benefit. I mean, a physical attack on this guy, He's more of a special attacker than a physical attacker. Fire Spin, I mean, it's not great. Why he has it as one of his highest level moves, I have no idea. This, I mean, it does a lot of damage, but the raw power isn't amazing either. Thing to remember about Lava Plume is that it's an AoE. So if you pair this with an ally that has Flash Fire, this will trigger your ally's Flash Fire, and that's the actual benefit to using Lava Plume. It also means that, you know, if you have a ally that uses Lava Plume, it'll trigger Heatran's Flash Fire. Yeah, that's hard. Ionizes the ground for 5 turns. It raises the speed of steel and slows electric types. This is the exact same text on the wiki, except that on the wiki it has the leading T cut off because probably a copy pasting error. Okay. Yeah. So what does Clink's ability say? Turns the ground into magnetic terrain. Okay. I mean, it's honest. So I'll give it that. Not very descriptive, though. Doesn't say what magnetic terrain does, and other than what the gym leader said, I don't really know a whole lot about, like, it's... I'm glad that I made a VOD of this because I did not write down all of that stuff that the gym leader said. Oh boy. I feel the need to test this hard in stupid ways. You know what? What's an idea? Switch. Switch Clink with... Now... Right, forgot. Deposited the Pokemon that knows Fly. So, is this stupid roadblock gone now? It's not gone. Hotshot Pokemon Coordinator? I know that they have the whole, like, Pokemon Coordinator thing somewhere. What town is that supposed to be in? To be a coordinator. Perret City. These annoying people going to stay there until I do the to complete some task related to being a Pokemon coordinator? This place is irritating to get around in because, like, okay, having the thing is like, oh, you can't walk on the street. Fine, whatever. Why are there so many things blocking the sidewalk? Like this. Seriously, why is this here? This does not make sense. It exists solely to block the sidewalk. And like this, why does this fence extend all the way to the sidewalk so I have to go around all the way down here just to go around the stupid fence? Don't like it. Honestly, these lampposts, if you could walk through them, would actually be less of an annoyance. Ugh. Anyway, let's see here. I have not done Pokemon contests yet because, quite frankly, I don't like them. That's actually one of those things where it's like, oh, did you hate Pokemon contests the first time? No. I actually thought that it was a fun side quest the first time. The problem with Pokemon contests is... Uh... Um... I'm going to put in Gardevoir because, quite frankly, I don't get this because, quite frankly, none of this made any sense whatsoever. What the hell? What the hell was that even being gauged based on? There's literally nothing. Uh, that made no sense whatsoever. By taking care of and grooming your Pokemon, you... The hell does it mean by grooming your Pokemon? Now I'm even more irritated than I was before about this stupidity because, quite frankly, I don't see any reason to want to win. Anyways, so what kind of Pokeblock does the Gardevoir use? Yeah, that's another thing is that in this is that I can't actually see what the contest stats of any of the moves are. Which I don't actually think this is set up to use the proper contest stuff at all, so I don't know. It might or it might not. I have no actual idea. Anyway, so which, let's see here. This is a neutral one, which is actually not a good thing. Whatever. Does this work? Oh, it's loading a recipe list. This is literally all it has. Okay. Well, tough doesn't work. Cuteness, cool, beauty, cute. I think cute is a special defense-oriented one. This is one of those things where I don't know of any way to actually buy these stupid things. Yeah, the problem with the whole like berries thing is just like Actually planting berries in Godra is a massive pain in the ass. I actually don't have the ability to use the berries that I was just given, because it's only giving me the option to use those 5. They're there. It's like, these are things where see, the problem here is that in order to properly raise berries, you need to have a watering pail. I have yet to figure out how to get a watering pail in Godra, east or west, which means that stuff like this will never give me more than 1 berry. I plant it in, I come back the next day and I just pick the berry that I planted and get nothing. And all of these things, it's the same thing. It's like these have a base thing that just isn't good enough. In the Sinnoh region, they make poffins, which is not the same thing. See, what I just got given was normal berries, which are used to make poffins, which the minigame here, or recipe list, I guess, doesn't let you use them. Yeah, the only ones it was letting me use are, I think it was like, I think it was Pinap, Web here, Nanab, Bluck, and Raz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was those 5. And to make it worse, you know what? I'm going to save and do something stupid, and maybe I'll reset if it wait. Magast. Oh. Yeah, I didn't use Nanab. Wepier and Pinap are still here. There's only one. Pomeg didn't use that. Magast. Nomal didn't use that. I don't understand what the heck is going on with this. Yeah, I'm just going to feed it all of the Poke Blocks. Because, like, in the games that contests came from, contests had contest categories. So you had a cute category, a tough category. You chose which category you were competing in when you began the contest. Also, there's the concept of Sheen, which was like a Pokemon can only raise it, or it can only eat a certain number of Pokeblocks, and thus, in order to get maximize the benefit, you needed to feed it the right flavor so that when it maximized its sheen, it would have the stats you needed. Thing is, this doesn't have those stats. Like, it stops at the ribbons thing. What does this person tell me? All right, let's try this again. It shows the deerling. Nothing happened. It didn't even show a picture of my Gardevoir. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's like I don't even have a Pokemon. This is bizarre. I don't get it. Resetting. I really want to know why it's remembering this. I'm actually seriously tempted to just completely mute the application in the future because of how irritatingly loud it is. Actually, wait, no. You know what? Volume mixer. There. In the volume mixer, I turned Godra down to 20%. Let's double check to see my mic volume is still working. Okay. So, I now have 9 badges. That's something to note. Whatever the hell is up with that, I have no idea. You know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to put in Clink because it's a low-level weakling Pokemon. Let's see if this gives a 0 performance this time too. Yeah, it's a non-existent performance. It's not even that I'm not getting applause. It's that it's acting as if I'm not presenting a Pokemon at all. This is weird and bugged, and I don't understand it, and I don't see how raise your Pokemon's friendship. I have no reason to believe that my Gardevoir's friendship isn't already maxed. Because this is a Pokemon that I have been using for I don't know how long and obliterating things with since, you know, it was a much, when did I get this? I got it at level 9. I leveled it up the hard way, all the way to level 73. There is no way that this thing doesn't have maxed out friendship. Although, annoyingly enough, Godra does not actually show you what your Pokemon's friendship status. Is there a friendship checker you can talk to somewhere in the game? Maybe. I don't know. So if it is in fact actually looking for friendship, then I don't believe that's true. I think it's actually just bugged because of the fact that it didn't even show the picture of the Pokemon that I entered in the contest. Which doesn't make sense. Or is it? I don't know. Enough of this. I have screwed with this more than I should have. And it's an irritating issue that I don't understand and don't like. It's like having contests be a fun side activity. Okay, cool. Also, as far as I could tell, talking to the various individuals there's no actual prizes for this contest. So, why am I here? Hmm. Oh, you could find Dittos here, and there's something I've never actually seen here. Interesting. Hmm. So part of the reason why I'm sitting in the Clink is I want to see just how much of a speed boost it gets versus things that are actually genuinely should be much faster than it is. And Skiploom is a great thing because, one, Skiploom is higher level, so that increases its speed drastically. Two, Skiploom is actually something that has a higher base speed stat. So, oh, yeah, let's just go with Gear Grind. What damage will Gear Grind do to this Skiploom? Will I actually attack fast enough to get in the first strike? Did not attack fast enough. Hmm. Wow, Skiploom is an incredible wuss offensively. This is hilarious because you can actually surf on this tile. It's just that there's nothing worth looking at on the other side. Oh yeah, you can actually use surf to get behind this tree too, but again, there's just no reason to bother. That guy's just a... Okay, I may have fought him already. Oh, I forgot. You need strength to come back here, and the first time I came to this route, I didn't have strength. Energy ball. That's a good attack. Get Zygarde Cell. Sure, why not? Yeah, there's no way to get back there. Yeah, having the Zygarde Cell collection mission active is the only way to be able to see Zygarde Cell pickup locations on the ground. Okay, so either this quest is completely broken and doesn't work at all, or I don't know. I don't actually know what what exactly is the to become a coordinator quest even want you to do. Enter the beginner rank contest, win. That's only stage 1 of 3. Okay. And as far as I can tell, the beginner rank contest doesn't work at all. Okay, what's some other Pokemon that I have reason to believe would actually have a high friendship? Okay, yeah, Delphox is something I recently acquired, so it's not really a good option. The monkey, though, I've had the monkey for quite a long time. I'm actually not sure how high the monkey's friendship stat should be because um most of its leveling has been passive, unlike anyway. Okay, that's the same as it was last time I was here. Anyway. Okay, that's surprising. Was not expecting that. Yeah. Legendary Pokemon, Tornadus, Landorus, Thundurus, blah blah blah. I really, really find myself wondering whether or not I somehow managed to like permanently me- uh lock the quest stuff. This here office thing is really just look up the information on where to find Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, which I did that already. Hmm. Talk to this guy. Yeah, he just says keep up the good work because hey, sure. I've actually gone through this stuff before. It's like this is just like a weird side area that you only go to for like the boss fight. Like this is the observation deck on the top of the building. You come up here for a boss fight and that's it. Okay, so going up there to nothing. Yeah, I wonder if I talk to the guy again. I'm not actually expecting it to do anything, but I'm just curious to see. Sometimes doing things in a certain order is important. Anyways, I'm gonna go fly the ranger guy. Er, sorry, park. I guess rangers. No, Safari Zone Warden. Yeah, his official job title is Warden. Safari Zone Warden. Does he have a new task for me? No. Okay. One of the things that I've been questioning and don't really understand is whether or not becoming the Pokemon League champion locks you out from any of the certain of the side jobs. Maybe it does. Or maybe it's something that doing things in the wrong order just screwed it up beyond all reason. I don't know. Bah! Wait, what? Misty was an equi. Yeah, that I was not expecting. All right, you know what? Just because I feel like being completely utterly merciless. Was this actually a useful Pokemon? Yes. Is there the possibility that I might decide to use it again? It's pretty low. Yeah, I was just saying that. The odds of me using that thing again are low. Oh yeah, and I just like never bothered with this guy at all. Okay, so the Frozen Temple quest, I actually had to find Misty and Equi, despite the fact that the quest told me otherwise. That was apparently the problem, is that I needed to talk to her in the Equi Pokemon Center. You know what? I don't feel like going through this again. Too much annoyance. One thing that would be interesting is if there was actually a fire ice Pokemon, or. But, yeah, whatever. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Special steel attacks would actually be a good thing to have too. This is a physical fighting attack. Mm, this is a physical steel attack. I think it's a special fairy attack. Oh, flash cannon. Yeah, go with fire spin. Yeah, Heatran has a kind of shitty moveset. Hmm. Fire. Delphux and Heatran can't you learn Incinerate? What? Gardevoir can learn Focus Blast. Yeah, I'd have to like get rid of like Draining Kiss or Hypnosis or something. Yeah, that's good. I don't really need hypnosis. Physical steel. Hey, look, it's Drain Kiss. You know, part of me is like kind of like a thorn here because like double hit functions as a base power of 70, which gets stab, so it's a lot higher. But I actually want to use Thief on something. Whatever. Track, flame charge. Brick break is a physical one. That's no good. Yeah, put it on here. I actually don't have Fire Blast or Flamethrower as TMs. Kind of sucks, honestly. Yeah, I'm saving to file 14 because I haven't actually done anything that's actually all that interesting yet. I apparently fought that person already. If I remember right, where you need to go is this one. Get obliterated. Yeah. Yeah, just in case. Killed that guy already. Okay, so I probably could have taken out this quest long ago. Hmm. I'm not really sure what the requirements were, though. And also, that's the fact that the Pokemon inside are, in fact, actually in the 50s is kind of concerning. Crap. Okay, this is based on her anime team, not on her original team. Okay. That was a crit, and well, it's tempting to just call it, oh, that was a lucky crit. Air Slash has a high crit rate. Hmm. Oh, that's going to hurt. Crap. Um, dang. Okay. You know what? No, Gardevoir. Mm, Starmie. That's great. Sure. Anyways. What do I have on my team that was actually good at killing a freaking Starmie? You know what? I'll try Tropius. You sent your Corsola to die. Okay. Why? Hmm. Hmm. Trying to think what I want to do here, and I'm going to switch. But see, like, the problem here is I don't really want to switch to something like Heatran. I'm going to switch to... No, I'm going to switch to Zweilous. And then tag back to Tropius. Why? Well, realistically, this thing is actually... Like, of all the Pokemon I have on my team that I would actually, like, want to just, like, do a straight-up fight with this thing, the... Gardevoir is the only one that's actually, like, really good for it. If I'd known I had to fight Misty, I'd have brought something with electric attacks because, you know, but I didn't. I brought things that for destroying ice attack types, which kind of messes things up. But like Intimidate, what the hell? Why would it use Flamethrower? Why would you even put Flamethrower in this thing's moveset? That doesn't make sense. Okay, Ice Fang makes sense. The fact that it was faster is, honestly, in hindsight, I should have expected that. Ugh. Oh yeah, forgot something. I can just use Strength on it. Gyarados doesn't actually have anything that does bonus damage to Ambipom. Did it have an item to steal? Apparently not, which is interesting. No. Oh wait, Starmie did have an item to steal, but it ate it, I think. Okay, what I would want to do for this one is switch in Tropius, but quite frankly, no. It's a water type, so cut will work. She had a full team of 6. Go ahead, have a citrus berry. I dare you. Yeah, Ice Beam makes sense because of screw grass types. Well, that was annoying. I'm going to save now so I don't have to do that fight again. I really, really wish I'd brought Rotom for this one. But, instead, let's see here. It's like most of the Pokemon I have in this box are actually not properly leveled up for a fight like that. The only thing I have in here that would actually even be properly anti-water is the Rotom. And like I said, most of these just aren't high enough level. Delphox, unfortunately, got KO'd. I tagged in Zweilous, but it didn't take any damage. I tagged in Heatran. I don't remember if I actually had it take damage, though. I did actually use Gardevoir for a little bit at least. Whatever. Anyway, that's done. And I'll save again, just so I don't have to redo all that. So this is actually about hunting a legendary Pokemon. Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of sliding obstacles in this. I can't call them puzzles because of the fact that there's just like no real like difficulty to figuring out how to get from point A to point B. Like, yeah, there is a certain level of like, oh, you have to do X to do Y, but it's not really hard. Although I can see it as being somewhat frustrating. Hmm. This is the Icy Rock. Yeah, certain Pokemon, blah blah, Ice Rock, and it level up here. Wait, this is a different thing that looks like an ice rock. There's nothing on this platform. Makes me wonder. Okay, here's a hole going down and one going up. Remember? Uh-oh. The dogs escaped. I disturbed their slumber. Mew! They were supposed to be frozen for all eternity. But no, now they have escaped. Darn shame. That's a ho-oh. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure what the proper level on this thing is. You know what? I'm going to swap Marowak in for my combat team because it had, well, one, I'm expecting Tropius to get obliterated in an instant if Marowak actually attacks it. Like, seriously. Fire Blast, Sacred Fire, Flamethrower, whatever. Yeah, Tropius doesn't like those. Yeah, Tropius is in that thing where it's like a B or C rank in terms of its stats increased. Part of me wants to use Sunny Day just to get rid of the hail because I don't like the idea of having to catch a legendary Pokemon with hail. The hell was that? Mystical Fire has a stat debuff effect. Okay. That's weird. Heatran. If fire types should be immune to flash cannon. Crunch should do normal damage. I'm not expecting it to actually anything. Try flash cannon just to see. That shouldn't finish it off. Anyway, I saved before I started this anyway, so. Son of a bitch! Can't use a quick ball. Can't use a timer ball. What else we have here? Dive ball. Nope, doesn't work. Yeah, looks like ultra ball's my only valid option. You know what? If I'd known I was fighting Ho-Oh, I could have gotten some starter balls. Those have a bonus catch rate against fire types. If I have to reset, I will leave the dungeon and go get some starter balls. Wow. Whatever. Lame. Yeah, reset. Let's double check, see how this actually sounds. Okay, so how much does my voice get muffled? Yeah, that works. Okay, so because this is outdoors, I should actually be able to use fly. It's just that I don't actually have a Pokemon with fly on my team right now. So let's see here. Pokegear, PC storage, Tropius. Also, we have determined that False Swipe is actually a complete waste of time for this encounter. Yeah. Because of the whole hail thing. Buy some starter balls. Much like net balls, there's something where the benefit of it doesn't sound amazing. But, you know. The way it works in practice is a lot better than the way it sounds like it works when you just read the item description. Not that way. Oh, it's a Cubchoo. How cute. Yeah, when I came here the first time, I was like, oh, hey, new Pokemon to get. I don't feel like crazy. Let's go fire probably kill this. So this time, I'm not going to put Bellfox in as the first one. So let's see here. There. Oh yeah, that is an interesting question. What even is over here? Oh, just a single random thing. Oh, this is the Blizzard TM. That's right. Oh, this is another thing that's an interesting thing, is that you don't need to be in that small, like, lower area. Going all the way across to here actually counts, too. Unleashing the dogs is the only reason you need to go south from here. And I did that already, so whatever. And what the heck is up here? There's probably a quest that triggers a legendary to spawn here, like, I don't know, Articuno maybe, who knows. But that quest isn't active right now, so... no dices. And going down here, that was the 3 legendary dogs who aren't here anymore. Yeah, oh yeah, the room is labeled Beasts. Okay, whatever. So, now I have to catch Ho-Oh. I'm not leading with Delphox. I'm going to swap Delphox for Heatran. I just thought of a stupid idea, because the fact that I do actually, to a certain extent, want to stall in this fight. I'm actually going to lead with a timer ball this time. Or, sorry, not a timer ball, a quick ball. Why? Because turn 1 is literally the only time they're actually good. Although getting Ho-Oh down into the red zone is also, you know... It didn't bother. Oh, so close. Yeah, see, this is functionally a timer in this fight. Is that Ho-Oh will get KO'd by hail. No, that's not a good thing. So Heatran needs to soften it up. Unlike a gym battle fight, I can actually just use a full restore here. Why Ho was spamming punishment, I don't know. Anyways, bag medicine. You know, I probably should just sell this crap because I don't actually use it. Max potion. Wow, I haven't bought those. 120 points. Damn. Actually, you know what? That's adequate. And I no longer have reason to attack. Oh! Ho-Oh used Sunny Day this time. Okay. That's shocking. It didn't do that at all last time. Fine. Now I don't need to use Sunny Day to reset the timer. It has not rocked a single time even once. Prior to this round. Okay, that one almost. I've actually never tried this before, so I'm not sure if it's all fire types or actually just some fire types. Although Ho-Oh's catch rate is low enough that even a 4x capture modifier isn't, you know, that awesome. yeah, that whole flash fire thing is the only reason that Ho-Oh hasn't incinerated my entire team already. It might get KO'd by hail this turn. Well, that was highly disappointing. Reset. Honestly, this was just luck. It's just like, oh, you didn't get lucky and catch it. That's it. That's all I could tell. I don't actually remember seeing Misty in Equi, so I'm not actually sure if my hypothesis about Misty having something is true or not. You know what? There is something we want to do. Switch Heatran with Underlaw. What if it does something? Does it have a Sacred Ash as a held item? If it does, I can steal it, but there's really no way to use the Sacred Ash in the fight. Or I wouldn't even want to use the Sacred Ash anyways. Did have a Sacred Ash. Okay, switching Heatran. And hopefully Ho-Oh will still in the green. I'm crunching. Not the green anymore. A bit little random whether Ho-Oh is actually going to use Sunny Day to prevent itself from being killed by hail. Presumably, if I catch the Ho-Oh, it'll still have the Sacred Ash item, so I don't really need to steal it from Ho-Oh. Get it? Oh good, it saved itself. Finally. many of those did I use? I only used 7 starter balls. I don't think it's actually time for the timer balls yet. Yeah, I think most of my rounds in this I've actually just used regular... I've used starter balls because it's like there's only like... Let's see here, it's like... First round, beep. Second round, swapped. Used crunch once in... So that's 3 actions that weren't just throwing a starter ball. So that's only 10 rounds. Well then, let's go. More starter ball. Did not use Sunny Day. Actually, Sunny Day only has 5 power points, I wonder, what does the quest status actually change to when this happens? Huh? What? Yeah, I unleashed the 3 dogs, and if I feel like chasing them, it's showing me where to find them if I feel like chasing them, which I don't. I do that later. What the, Okay, so talk to Misty, and it's like, oh, that's not what I was looking for, and that was literally the end of it, which I don't understand. What's the quest supposed to do? It's like, I talked to Misty. She's like, oh, I'll send a message to Ash. I talked to Ash. She's like, Ash. I was like, oh, I've got the message from Misty. And okay, now what? The quest tracker isn't being updated while tasks are being completed. Now she just says thanks for all your help as if the quest is over. Okay. Yeah, okay. Like nothing there. Wow. Look at that. Seriously. This does claim that there are actually Pokemon that you can encounter here. Oh shit! That's the problem. These are grass encounters, not cave encounters. There are no grass patches inside this map at all. That's a bug. So anything that can only be encountered in a grass encounter inside here is unobtainable. Great, lovely. Well, Ho-Oh isn't here. I'm going to reset and try catching Ho-Oh again. Did all the quest steps, basically nothing happened. Yeah, Heatran versus Ho-Oh is actually pretty freaking unfair. I did not catch Heatran to screw over Ho-Oh. But it is fun. Pressure is actually giving increased usage, yeah. I'm going to need one more crush and then start spamming balls. Oh, ooh, I got a defense ball. Yeah, it's interesting that doing the soft reset thing is actually remembering that I was using starter balls last. Just realized something. My Heatran is a female. It's supposed to be a legendary Pokemon. Legendary Pokemon don't really have genders. So, is Ho-Oh going to use Sunny Day, or is it going to die? You're like, healing Heatran doesn't really seem worth it, unless... It's like, realistically, I can just use a max revive with Heatran if I need to. But if Ho-Oh gets KO'd by the hail, that doesn't matter. Come on, stupid bird, use Sunny Day. It did not use Sunny Day. Yeah, use next Pokemon. Zweilous. It is actually resistant to fire attacks. And I think punishment is dark, so I might not get KO'd the first shot. Fire Blast! And it actually does damage this time. Oh yeah, it didn't get one-shotted. Well, that was a waste of time. I'm kind of puzzled about this, because, like... Why is Tropy, Ho-Oh so oddly inconsistent about when it uses Sunny Day? It'd be so much easier if I didn't have to worry about the hail, though. And unfortunately, it's like, I don't... Unless I could teach Heatran Sunny Day. Yeah, teaching Heatran Sunny Day would be worthwhile. Okay, so this time Ho-Oh is in the yellow, and you know what? Let's do it that way. Playing. I knew it was just a matter of you rolls the dice and you takes your chances, and eventually it'll work. Eventually, sometime. Anyway, I'm just going to save that because, wow, I actually got insanely lucky that time. Actually, I probably should have checked Ho-Oh's stats first, but whatever. Yep, Sacred Ash item. It's a gold pouch with gray powder in it. It's very similar to the Dazzling Powder one, but... Oh, its physical attack is an F. Its special attack is a D. Wow, these are... I don't care. Anyway. It has a... Yeah, that appears to be a neutral nature. Fire Blast, Sacred Fire, and Punishment. You know what? No, I think it's just like randomly using moves, and it's just like sometimes it just randomly uses something that actually happens to work at the right time. Anyway, hang on a second. Ho-Oh's physical attack is higher than its special? It would explain why punishment was doing almost nothing. It's because I literally just sat there and didn't talk. Sacred Fire being physical actually makes some sense for Ho-Oh because if it has a higher... I want to check the wiki to see if this is normal. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, that is actually normal. Yeah, it's like apparently in the original game that had it, it actually did have a higher physical attack than special attack too. Realistically, it has a stat total of 680. So, you know, it still has a higher special attack than most Pokemon do, so it's a good special attack, but not amazing. Its physical attack, on the other hand, even though it has an FIV, is still actually pretty amazing. So, hey, wow. Yeah, IVs on this one are not great. Not that I actually give a about the IVs, so whatever. Yeah, put it next to those guys. Yeah, dang. That run, that was amazing. Anyway, that is weird. It must be because of the fact that the thing is in the wrong... I don't know, it's animating incorrectly. Oh wait, you know what? There is one thing I haven't done yet for this quest. Go back to the trainer people in Red City. Is this gone yet? No. The trainer coalition. Nope, this is the department store. Oh yeah, trainer coalition is one of the rounded rooftops. Maybe this is it. Really? Oh, you know what? It doesn't actually mention Pinetown here. It mentions the Frozen North Temple. That's the only thing it actually mentions by name. Okay. So the quest seems to be hung and not completing. I received the quest from Ash. In talking to Ash, didn't actually complete the quest again, even though he had a unique dialogue after I finished it. This is puzzling. I don't understand. I don't like it. I have to wonder if these quests are just bugged, honestly. I'm trying to think of like what's another thing that I could do to mess with it that might give me a oh, you know what? Go back to Equi and see if I can find Misty in Equi. Nope, not here. Yeah, she disappears from here and then moves to the temple place, and yeah, she lives there now, I guess. Well, dang. So I'm not sure if the whole skipping a gym is what caused the issues with the quest, or if the quests are just not finished. It's like Into the Mines, that one's supposed to be something that just lingers indefinitely. Cell exploration, I don't know if I've picked up all of the cells. The whole point of cell exploration is to give you the ability to pick up the cells. So, whatever. Forgotten Seas. Need to go to Cloudvale's dock for that one. Haven't been able to do that yet. Cerulean Blues, just messed with that one for a long time. To be a coordinator. Tinkered with that one. I hate it. Brett City Takeover. Who did I get this? Oh! That's right. I was in Pinetown when I received this quest. I got like a phone call. It doesn't list the reward, so, you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, what do we have in Folia Force? We're here. Roaming beasts are moving. Oh, you know what? There are actually 4 things in here that I haven't actually seen yet, so there's something there. Are they the same ones that I haven't seen at night? I don't know. You know what? I will run around and capture everything. is. I am, however, going to swap to get...
Oh, I was a mistake.
I'm going to swap to get back Marowak. Don't feel I need Heatran right now. In fact, I'll put Heatran back in the steel box. Oh yeah, plus defense minus speed. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Could have a little bit of messing. It's actually a good Pokemon. It's just, whatever. It's a legendary, and due to being a legendary, it's just me. I don't have reason to use it for much of anything, honestly. You know what? Just because I don't feel like running around. That's actually not new. I already got one of those.
How does it work?
Wow. Guaranteed to get KO'd if I use Flare Blitz 2 more times without healing. Oh, a Semi-Sage. Okay, this explains something, yeah. That's actually a problem. Actually, yeah, can you start pulling Semi-Sage too? Get the Pokeball. So these are, I forget whether it's like Generation 4 or Generation 5. These got added to the game. They're kind of like pseudo starter Pokemon. Yeah, this one just doesn't have good stats. Or a good nature. Or a good face. You know. Their stats are lower than the starter Pokemon though. But you can get them relatively early game. So how many encounters do I have left? That's one of the 4 things I needed to check off on my list. Not one of the things on this list, though. So there's like, I guess there's like 5 things to check off, but some of them might be redundant. I'm not sure. My understanding though is that this is in dex order. It's like you can put these into the thing in whatever order you want. The game actually collects them by dex order. So for this to be after Trevenant, probably not the same Pokemon as here. You know what? Screw it. I'll look it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, okay. So, Lydian, which I have actually not seen yet. Lydian is probably the thing that's before Yanma. There's Yanma, obviously. Illumisang, in Volbeat. Carablast, Shelmet. Okay, whatever. Whimsicott. I've seen one of those, but I didn't catch one. Simipour, Simisage, and Simisear. So, the 2 that are next to Simisage are probably Simipour and Simisear. And the other one would be Lydian then. So, the night one. Okay. Vileplume. Well, Shiinotic's the last one. Vileplume. Dartrix. I don't think I've seen a Dartrix. Murkrow, Noctowl, Gourgeist. Haven't seen a Gourgeist. Trevenant. Okay then. Well, so looks like the only reason I would have here to be here is to do well, okay, catching a Dartrix does actually sound useful. The other ones I don't care about, honestly.
Well, look up what Dartrix is.
Oh. Ew. This is that thing that turns into Rowlet and Decidueye. Dartrix is actually a grass-type starter Pokemon. It also has a Hisuian variant. Really? Oh, the Hisuian variant is grass fighting instead of grass flying. Yeah, whatever. That is actually an interesting one because of the fact that, is Hisuian Dartrix actually anything even slightly different than regular Dartrix? I don't think it is. Yeah, whatever. I'm done with this. Anyway, part of the reason why I've been doing this playthrough is finding bugs in Godra and things that need improvement in general. And yeah, I found a few things. This is annoying and stupid. And I went to slap the gym leader. What are you still moping here for? Um... Well, that's interesting. Okay, the hilarious thing with the Dazzling Gleam TM is that it's also kind of sort of like a secret I win button fighting this gym, because the fact that this is a dragon gym and Dazzling Gleam does super effective dragon damage. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. It's like he's trying to give me a quest and not actually giving me the quest. I don't really understand what's up with that. It's actually something people noted on the wiki. It's like, what's up with Lance? And I don't know. No one seemingly knows what's up with Lance. It's just a random house. I've been in places lost in nature before. Yes. Do I like them? No. Okay, that's probably the guy who gives you Dazzling Gleam. Oh! Okay. Forgot. This is a guy who, you know what? I'll note this here. It's like, oh, never mind. It is actually on there. It's just something I kind of like glossed over and didn't notice. Okay. This is probably the move tutor house. Yeah, Zen Headbutt, a physical psychic move that's actually pretty good. Swayless, Gardevoir, who is not a physical attacker. Delphix, who is also not a physical attacker. Swayless, which a dark type being able to learn a psychic attack amuses me. So, you know, sure, why not? Crunch. I'm not really sure which one I actually like more in these two, because like it's actually not fast enough to make use of flinching, so whatever. Also, bad accuracy on a flinch move is just outrage. Strong dragon attack. That the benefits of outrage in there. Marowak gets it? Interesting. Tropius, that kind of makes sense, even though it's not a dragon type. Swayless, well, whatever. Cross poison. Again, this is a physical attack. This is a physical poison attack, and none of my team can learn it. What exactly is this? Foul play. Let's do a see if Delphix. What exists? We're looking at Delphix. Oh, it's a physical dark move. And it has good accuracy and high base power. I'm not sure exactly if that high base power just gets even higher if the target has a high attack, or if it's... Oh, wait. I think this might actually be a move that uses your opponent's attack stat and compares it against your opponent's defense stat and just doesn't bother using yours at all. Interesting, if true. I don't really have anyone on my team I actually want to have it for balance. You know what? I will give it to Swayless instead of Crunch. Which Crunch is actually good, but Foul Play has a higher base damage. Earth Power. Swayless can learn it. Marowak can learn it. Earth Power is a special attack, and neither one of them is actually good at those. Hydreigon is actually better at special attacks than physical, though, so, you know, but, Dragon Pulse. Swayless already knows that. Tropius could learn it. It's not that great, though. Well, okay. Whatever. Anyway. What does Swayless' current stats look like anyways? Yeah, see, it's like, its attack is currently better, but before it evolved, to Swayless from Dano, Dano's, physical attack is actually a lot higher than his special attack. Swayless, it's only a little higher than his special attack. Yeah, my understanding is that like their evolution path is a little wonky in that the actual amount that the total stats go up makes sense. It's just that the stats grow at different rates than each other. Okay, yeah. So for Zuelis, BST is 300. Or sorry, Dano. Dano has a BST of 300, 65 of which is in attack. So it's its highest stat as a Dano is its attack. Kind of slow, not particularly good at anything else. Zuelis, stat total is 420, which for a level 50 Pokemon is rather disappointing. Still balanced so that it favors physical attack, but everything is higher. The physical attack, however, is 85, whereas a special is 65, so it's, you know. Okay, so yeah, just noticed that it gains exactly 120 stat points and puts 20 of those in every single stat. So it does actually have across the board identical stat growth, which is very flat. It doesn't really like scale organically. Hydreigon, though, it is a pseudo-legendary with a BST of 600. So it gains 180 stat points, and it puts those wherever it feels like. Interestingly, Hydreigon's HP only goes up 20 points. Its attack stat also goes up 20 points. Defense is 20 points. Special defense is 20 points. So far, it's only actually allocated 80 of those 180 stat points that it gains from evolving. Yeah, as Hydreigon, its speed goes up by 40, not 20, 40. And the special attack goes up by 60. Yeah. That's where most of the points it gets go. Ah, boy. Anyways. Yeah, Hydreigon is faster than most Pokemon. Pretty tough. Not exactly a full-on tank, but tougher than most Pokemon, honestly. And it has a special attack that makes most things cry. If I was to min-max it, I would give it a minus attack nature, honestly, if I was min-maxing it. And then, you know, like, give it bonus speed. Because, like, it actually does have reason to want to be faster, because while it is pretty fast, it's not that fast. To be honest, though, something with a BST of 420, evolving to get a BST of like 560 or something would be fine. Oh yeah, for comparison, Iron Jugalis, because for whatever reason, they decided to imply that the Iron Jugalis is in some way, shape, or form a not Hydreigon from somewhere. See, the thing with Iron Jugalis is that it's not a dragon. It's actually just a dark flying type. Even though it's shaped like a dragon. I know, weird. The other thing with Iron Jugalis is that it does actually have different stats. Its BST is 30 points lower. So, you know, slightly less in certain stats. The main difference is the attack stat being 25 points lower. The fact that some of the other stats are lower actually is kind of balanced out by the fact that it has a higher speed stat. So, Iron Jugalis is actually in some ways slightly better than Hydreigon. Kind of weird. A dark dragon can evolve into something that is dark flying. Anyways. I've been documenting things on the wiki left and right. Have I documented everything? There's so many things left to document. Anyways, I am going to call it for now and get back to this later. Alrighty then.